What's going on, everyone? KJ here. Let's get right into unboxing one of the hypest releases of Wave 4 of Hasbro's Beyblade Burst Evolution, the SwitchStrike line, of course. We got Spryzen Requiem Spryzen Requiem S3 0 Zeta, and of course, as you know, Spryzen Requiem S3 right here. If it sounds like I'm saying Spryzen Requiem, yeah, it just sounds weird when I say it. But we also have the Zero disc, which is the best disc out right now, and the Zeta driver, capable of 3 modes: attack, defense, and stamina. But let's look at the back of the box. So I like saying SRS3 because Spryzen, the name of the Beyblade from the line which it's from, is in the front. If it was Legend Spryzen S3, I would have said LS3, but Spryzen's in the front, so I say SRS3. So if you hear that, just you know what I'm talking about. But as far as SwitchStrike abilities go, SRS3 can spin left and right, and its Zeta driver has 3 modes: attack, which looks like Quake; defense, which looks like massive; and stamina, which looks like fusion. But looking at its stats, it has a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for attack, 1 out of 10 for burst, 3 out of 10 defense, 10 out of 10 for weight, wow, 3 out of 10 agility, and 3 out of 10 stamina. And again, it's a balance type, but without all that out of the way, let's open up this baby, shall we? All right, instruction manual, don't really need it. Rip cord. You can use it to change SRS3 spin, which we'll be doing later on in the video. Let me just take everything out first. Oh, okay. So starting off, we have the Spryzen Requiem S3 energy layer, also known as Spryzen Requiem. And of course, like I said, it's capable of spinning left and right. And as you can see, it has the rubber, the metal, but the metal, metal god chip. It's not blue like the Karatomi version, but I don't care. It still looks super sexy. That sounded weird. Anyway, here's the QR code, but I'll also be putting it on the screen here to make it easier for y'all to scan it. But like I said, you can use the SwitchStrike rip cords to change its spin. Right now, as you can see, it is in right spin. Let me make it focus a little more. So you can see it's in right spin as the tabs are facing right. So you can also switch it over like that to left spin. And as you can see, it's now on left, but I like keeping it in right spin for now. Also, a quick thing, when you assemble the Beyblade, you want to try to wear it in a little bit, because sometimes the white part, also known as the I call it the spin changer, will actually move along with the disc. So make sure that you tighten it a few times so it doesn't do that. But we're going to take a quick look at the Zeta driver as well. So right now it's in its defense mode. Like I said, it looks like massive. Then we also have the stamina mode, which looks like fusion. As you can see, there's a little bump there. Come on, focus. There we go. And then last but not least, the attack mode. Yeah, I don't like the mode changing because I don't have nails right now. I cut them, so it makes it harder. And then the attack mode, which looks like Quake, but I'm going to leave it in defense mode for right now because I like defense mode best. But yeah, so okay, actually, never mind. It seems the spin changers didn't move. All right, never mind. But yeah, here is the Beyblade fully assembled. But before we do a test launch, I actually want to weigh this Beyblade out and see how much it weighs, of course. That's the point. So we're going to zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. All right, here we go. So I got my little scale here. Thanks again, Kivo, for telling me about this, man. This thing is honestly awesome. All right, so first off, the Spryzen Requiem S3 layer. How much does it weigh? 14.48 grams. Okay, next up is the Zero disc, which, like I said, is the best disc out right now competitively. Wait a minute, is that okay? Never mind. How much does that weigh? 23.46 grams. All right, and last but not least, the Zeta driver. How much does that weigh? 5.62 grams. All right, so how much does it weigh fully assembled? All right. 43.60 grams. Wow, that is awesome. All right, so now that we've gotten a good look at unboxing this baby and seeing what it all is about, I'm going to do a quick test battle against the boy, the man, the myth, the legend, well, the Bay, the myth, the legend, Guinan G2 Quarter Fusion. And I know it's kind of going to be lopsided, but I always like to battle against my favorite Beyblade in the world. And every battle is going to be different. So I'm going to be battling G2 against all of Spryzen Requiem S3's modes. So left attack, left stamina, left defense, right attack, right stamina, and right defense. That way there won't be a need for test battle, and it won't make this video longer than it needs to be. So let's get right into it, shall we? All right, here we go. First battle. Oh, sorry if I shook the camera, but Spryzen Requiem S3 is in left attack, so the setting is on the Quake, the part. Wow, okay. Guion G2 gets a stadium out, but again, it did hit the wall, so it was saved by it. But let's move on to the next battle, where Spryzen Requiem S3 will be still getting used to that, will be in left stamina mode. All right, here we go. Second battle, and like I said, Spryzen Requiem S3 is in left stamina mode, meaning the setting is on the one that looks a lot like Fusion. Unfortunately, though, the Zeta driver is kind of outclassed by Trans, you know, because all the tips that it has on the driver are outclassed. But Guion outspun Spryzen Requiem S3 again. Wait, hold on. No, it didn't outspin it. I'm sorry. It actually it outspun it for the first time, but it is what it is. We're just, you know, playing around, testing this layer out. The true time will be when I actually test this layer after this video. But let's move on to left defense for SRS3. All right, here we go. Third battle. And SRS3 is in left defense, meaning its tip is the one that looks like massive. But I just hope SRS3 can get a win here, man, because, I mean, like, it lost twice. I mean, I'm keeping score, of course, but still, like, I kind of wanted to test out all of its modes, just to, you know, see. I mean, and it's going up against a dual layer bay, like, I don't know, bro. Okay, there we go. SRS3 finally gets a win. All right, nice. Very, very nice. Now we're going to be moving on to the right spin mode. So the first one is going to be right attack. So let's get right into it. All right, here we go. The fourth battle. SRS3 is in right attack. Oh, wait. There we go. Can't spin steal in this mode, so of course it relies on that power and the stamina, of course, to win. Let's see if it can still outspin Guion G2. And of course, Guion G2 is a stock combo, if I forgot to mention that. Well, I actually did. Quarter fusion. But alright, SRS3 gets the win, tying the score, basically. But let's move on to right stamina. Alright, here we go. Fifth battle. And again, SRS3 is in right stamina. But can I just also mention how awesome SRS3 looks when it's spinning, man? I mean, like, because if you don't know this, let me explain it for you. I am a let me first explain. I collect Hasbro bays, so I like to be called a Hasbruh, not a Hasbro, a Hasbruh. So yeah, okay, and SRS3 takes it. But basically, I've seen SR Spryzen Requiem spin a lot. I've seen it all the time on YouTube, but I've never actually been able to hold it in my hands, touch it. I've had dreams of finally getting my hands on this thing. I've had dreams of getting Lunar L3. I had dreams that the layer itself was on the floor of my bedroom, and now I have it. So that was a little weird. Let's move on to the final battle where SRS3 is going to be in right defense. But basically, this is really awesome for me. I'm excited because my first time having these awesome bays. Okay, let's move on. I'm sorry if that got weird. All right, here we go. The final battle. SRS3 is in right defense. But yeah, again, sorry about what happened with the during the right stamina battle clip. You know, I was just, yeah, you know, like I said, I was just expressing my feelings. I've never seen it in real life before, man. I've never been to a burst tournament, so I've never actually been able to see Spryzen Requiem in real life. And now that the Hasbro version is out, it's so awesome. It really is. And with that, so Spryzen Requiem S3 won 4 out of 6 of those battles, so pretty good. And overall, I definitely recommend you get this Beyblade. Even if the WBO bans it from tournaments, I still think it's an amazing Beyblade. So just because a Beyblade is banned doesn't mean that it shouldn't go. You shouldn't buy it, at least for your collection. And if it gets unbanned, who knows? It might still have competitive viability. So yeah, let me know what you think of SRS3 in the comments down below. I will be testing this layer soon, most likely later today or tomorrow after I get home from work. But yeah, I already got a ton of tests lined up. But if you have some competitive tests you want me to do with SRS3, hit me up, man. You got plenty of ways you can get in touch with me. So yeah, but that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to give it a like. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And regardless if you're a new or returning subscriber, be sure to hit the notification bell so you're notified of all my uploads. But until next time, I'll see y'all later.